I am here because I have a couple hours till I need to go to work. I want to talk about some comics, particularly Batman and Robin, which has been one of my favorite series since the reboot. But my best friend's at work, and I have this lovely cup of tea here. I'm ready to talk about it. I thought I might as well make a video. People online might give a shit. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to go through the whole end of this comic, so if you haven't actually read the issue this week and you're trying to avoid information about it, would not watch this video. But if you have read it and you want to see if other people thought the same things that you did, or if you haven't read it and you just want to see what it's like before you go buy it, I'm going to talk about it. So, cover, kind of intense. Kind of background, Terminus has been kind of going all over Gotham. He's gotten all these past baddies that Batman has taken down, sent to Arkham or sent to jail, and they've been left disfigured in some way by their battles with him. So they're going around and branding citizens of Gotham with the bat so that they'll fear it just as much as all the criminals do. Opening page has this clock. What it's counting down to, we don't know. 20 minutes, 15 seconds left. And mayhem, all over the place. There's this huge battle going on. Right off the bat, I think one of the things that I think this issue does really well is, the title of the comic is Batman and Robin. So you do get a lot of really nice scenes of them, like, fighting as a unit, which is cool. I really like Damian. I think his character has grown a lot, even just since the reboot started, and I think that's one of the few things they've done really well. I have some small complaints about the issue as a whole. As we go through here, I think that the suit is really cool. He nails this suit to fight this guy, because, he's pretty huge. Look at him. He has this huge thing on. But I hope it doesn't become too regular. He just had it on for the Court of Owls, like, not that long ago. And for lack of a better comparison, he's not Iron Man, He might be super rich, but he's Bruce Wayne. He doesn't fight in a big metal suit all the time. But I guess it's good to know that he has it. So they're fighting, blah, blah, blah. We go through. The Robins all show up. And this leads me to my second small problem with this comic. I think that for a while, ever since we've had all of the Robins, there's been this underlying desire to see all of them kind of fight together as a unit, all the Robins. And that's what's happening here. You can see this nasty baddie from a previous issue, and all of the other Robins handling their shit. I think it makes sense for Nightwing to be there. He always is popping in and out of Gotham. I think it makes sense for Tim Drake to be there. He, is doing his own thing, but of course he has that great mind. He's always wanting to help out, and if he knows that Batman is in trouble or there's mayhem going on in Gotham, he's going to show up and help. Of course, Damian's there because he's the new Robin, Batman's son, and sassy little kid. And then we have Jason Todd. I'm not quite sure how I know exactly how I feel. I don't like it. I don't think he belongs there. I think they had him come in for the Court of Owls, and I thought it was going to be a sweet, okay, hey, he's popping in, we're going to have all the Robins in one place, and then he's going to peace out kind of deal. And then Damian started getting on this kick about hunting down all the previous Robins and taking something from them, or proving that he's superior. So I guess Jason Todd stuck around for that. I don't know, but it seems very against his motivations post-reboot to be involved in any of this. He's supposed to be becoming his own man, forgetting about the Batman drama of his past. Maybe not being totally evil, but still kind of toeing the line. And now he's here, like, getting super close and personal with Damian. And it feels kind of cheap to me. It feels like a ploy. Like, if we throw all the Robins in one issue, people will buy it. Even if they're not buying that series, they'll buy it because all the Robins are in it. Which is probably true, but I don't know. It just seems like a ploy, and I don't like being ployed. So we have Batman generally fighting, chaos is happening, blah, blah, blah. The clock is about to count down. It's like at 3 seconds. What the fuck is going to happen when it hits 0? And what do we discover? A bomb. A giant bomb is going to go off. It's going to carry this biological weapon and disperse it all over, I guess, all over Gotham, all over the earth. Doesn't really specify. Fall over your city. So, over Gotham. And poison everyone, I guess, or make them sick. So, Bruce has to take off in his sweet suit and go defuse the bomb. This, to me, seems a little bit played out. You know, we just watched The Dark Knight Rises. At least I did. I hope all of you did. And that was essentially the same plot. We have this bomb. It's going to go off over Gotham. Oh my god, Batman has to save the day. Shock and surprise. There's no time to defuse it. Damien's, freaking out. And meanwhile, while this is happening, we have the money shot of this. All the Robins watching. God. I didn't know whether to be in awe and or if I just kind of wanted to vomit because it was way too much. I think it's too much. So we flip through, and of course Batman has to save the day, so he steers this bomb down into the harbor where it explodes, and his little suit comes off, and the day is saved. Again, my problem with this actually has nothing to do with the fact that it's the same thing that happened in the movie. What it has to do with is the fact that this is a biological weapon, people. This is a virus that's going to explode over the city, and people are going to inhale it and have issues, but what if it's in the water supply? There's still these biological components floating around in the harbor. Where are they going? They don't just go away. If you release an Ebola bomb in the water, it's going to still be in the water. And you might poison the fish, or you might poison the people. Who knows? But I guarantee you this will not be followed up in a future issue. And the comic ends with Terminus himself actually dying. He was... that this whole clock was counting down not only to this bomb release, but also to his death. I guess it's a convenient way to have him die and not have any potential to be a future threat without Batman breaking his no-kill rule, without Damien doing it again. But again, it just... I don't know, we had all this build-up. I really wanted to see some epic fight, some epic conclusion, and he just kind of dies, and the bomb's defused, and the day is saved, which I guess is standard. But I will say, through all these complaints, there was this one point that I really loved, which was this interaction between Damian and Nightwing. I thought it was great. I think that Nightwing always kind of has played a really good kind of big brother role to all the other Robins in his own way, even when they didn't want it. But he's grown up really sweet, and I think that maybe Damian will listen to him since he served as him under Batman for a while. Except, is that in post-reboot continuity? Whatever. Let's end on epic shot of Batman taking off into the sunset, as per usual, like a G. Like a Wayne. So that was the issue. And it sounded like I was hating on it a lot, but I actually really enjoy Batman and Robin as a series. I'm definitely going to keep buying it. If you haven't bought it, you should definitely get it from the #1 issue, because it's badass the whole way through. And maybe no one else agrees with me about this stuff, but maybe they do. So you should tell me.